Hey y'all, Kurt Sasso here from TGT Webcomics. We're at Kids Read Comics. We're here with Stephanie. How you doing today, Stephanie?
I'm doing great. Selling comics, the usual. There's different comics I have. Should I talk about my comics? Or?
Yeah, what comics do you have to showcase here at Kids Read?
I have comics for all sorts of people. So these are my very kid-friendly comics, and this one's called Lemonade. It's about a bunch of kids and their lemonade stands, and they're trying to compete with each other, make the best lemonade, and see who makes the best. And they're being nasty to each other, but it all works out fine at the end, I guess. This is Nate the Non-Conformist, and it's about angry high school students that really want to rebel, but they're really bad at it. Nate the Non-Conformist, a lot of this is from experience. I'm not trying to rebel and stuff, but just from people I meet, just life in general, high school life. And then over here is Roxy, and this is about a hair metal singer named Roxy, and she's a celebrity, and she and her manager just get into fights, and she throws up on TV and stuff like that. So this is different age groups. So this is for adults. This is for I don't know, anybody teenage up. A lot of adults like this too. And then this is really aimed at kids over here. So it's all, I'm getting all different age groups. And then I self-publish these. They're mini comics, so I photocopy them, and that's a way that a lot of indie cartoonists get started out. So I'm only 18, so I've just started out, and hopefully I'll be able to make a career out of this.
Well, there's a lot of talented people around here. I'm glad to see that you're here, and self-publishing is usually the hardest thing that you can actually do.
Yeah, I like it because I can do whatever I want. I don't have an editor telling me what to do. I started, when I first published, it was a magazine, and the editors, I could put whatever I wanted in there, but I didn't get a say, where it went, I couldn't say how much of the comic. I had to be a page long and stuff like that. These, I can make them as long as I want. I can put whatever I want in them. I can make them, I can silk screen them and stuff like that, make them look as nice as I want, and which is really nice. And it's been great. I really enjoy making comics. It's hard. It's really hard, and it's especially hard to finish because it's so easy to start comics, and I had started a lot of comics throughout my life, and I hadn't actually finished a comic until high school. So they're hard. They're really hard, but they're totally worth it in the end. Once you make a comic, once you're finished, and you have your own little book that you made, and you just made it. It's really great. It's really satisfying, and it's so great just telling stories visually that way. I love art. I love telling stories, so it's just perfect for me, I think.
Cool. Now, with being at Kids Read Comics, obviously you're trying to get the younger generation involved in it, and you have a great variety of comics here. But for those kids that come up and say, "Oh, this is really cool," what should I do to get into this business?
What would you do to get into the comics business?
Yeah.
I would just say, draw comics. First of all, don't just draw pictures. Draw actual comics. Photocopy the comics and give them to people. and that's how you get started. I would say, like, you just have to draw comics and put them out there. If I didn't put out my comics, I wouldn't be right here right now, so I wouldn't have a table. So you gotta, I don't know, that's my advice. Just put your stuff out there. Draw actual comics. Don't just, because I used to just draw pictures and I'd be like, oh, I can make a comic out of this. But really, I wasn't making any comics. But just draw comics, put them out there, stuff like that.
So how did you get involved with Kids Read Comics?
One of the organizers, Jersey, he was an art teacher of mine. I took art classes with him outside of school for high school credit. And another organizer, Edith, was also somebody I had known since end of middle school. So I had known them, and Jersey, my art teacher, he knew that I made comics, as he's a cartoonist, and the class I took with him was a cartooning class. He knew that I did mini comics, and he thought this would be a good place for me to sell my stuff. So, yeah, it's a way to get your name out there. Just go to shows and stuff.
Well, that's great to see. You have some really cool buttons. You have some great books here. Love the art style. It's very fun, actually. It's really enjoyable to read. Do you have a website or anything that we can see some of these works?
stephcomics.blogspot.com. That's my art blog, so check out my stuff there and look at my artwork. Yeah. So
have fun with it, basically.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. Well, I just want to thank you very much for taking the time to do this interview, Stephanie. It's been a real pleasure. And
yeah, it's been great talking to you.
Yeah. And I hope you have continued success, and a lot of kids come up and read your comics.
I hope so too. I hope anybody can read my comics. Kids can read them. Old people. As long as somebody comes up here and reads my stuff, I'm gonna be happy. Like, I just want people looking at my stuff right now.
Well, thank you again, Stephanie. Have a wonderful convention.
Thank you.